So in today's video, I'm going to be exposing Ryan Garcia because he went live with Andrew Tate and he's trying to act like he's exposing something. You know, they always create these controlled opposition characters on the world stage to get you to think that they're real and that they're actually exposing something, but in reality, these are just characters on the world stage. As you can see, Ryan Garcia is a character just like every other celebrity because his other character is this actor from the movie Sandlot. As you can see, they look exactly alike. And as always, they openly admitted that his other character is Benny Rodriguez from the Sandlot. As you can see, this famous boxing company called Tyson openly admitted that Ryan Garcia's other character is Benny the Jet Rodriguez from the movie Sandlot. They posted this side-by-side comparison of Ryan Garcia and Benny Rodriguez, and they look so much alike in this comparison. It's crazy how they put this one in plain sight because they said, have you ever seen Benny the Jet Rodriguez and Ryan Garcia in the same room together? So whenever they say this stuff, they're admitting the truth, but they're also being very sarcastic and trying to twist it into a lie. That's why they put a laughing emoji after the caption, because they know that they don't want people to take this serious. But if you've been watching my channel for a long time now, you guys know that every time they admit who a celebrity's other character is, they always make it into a joke so that people won't take it serious. So I did more research and I put together some more side-by-side comparisons of Ryan Garcia and Benny Rodriguez. And as you can see, they look so much alike. This one is so incredibly obvious. They have the same thick eyebrows, the same nose, and the same eyes. And you can really see that right here. And they do have another character that's a death faker, but I'll make a separate video about that. But anyways, here's some more side-by-side comparisons that I made. And right here you can see that they even have the same smile as well. And they have a very similar hairstyle. And they're both connected to sports because Benny Rodriguez was a baseball player in the movie Sandlot, and Ryan Garcia is a boxer. And he was also a hockey player in the movie The Mighty Ducks. And ironically, when he got older, he became a firefighter, and his other character is a fighter in boxing. But anyways, his real name is Mike Vitar. And as you can see, Mike Vitar matches up with Ryan Garcia's Instagram name, which is King Ryan. King Ryan equals 45 in the reduction cipher, and Mike Vitar equals 45 in the reduction cipher as well. And he was in the movie Sandlot, and as you can see, Ryan matches up with Sandlot. They both equal 22 in the reduction cipher. And speaking of the movie Sandlot, shout out to Tate because she made a video exposing another actor from that movie because his other character is Logic. So if you guys are interested in that video, I'll put a link to that video in the description. So Ryan Garcia is a controlled opposition character. He is purposely saying these things in the media to admit the truth in plain sight, but he's also mixing it with lies and religion. Religion was created to enslave us, and celebrities were created to be the new slave masters. So this is why they all promote religion. This is why they want us to be insecure and obsess over them. You know, this is why we see so many people idolize them and practically worship them. So don't believe everything this character says, because he's obviously an agent sent to distract us, especially people who are open-minded in the conscious community. They purposely create characters like this to bait us. So don't fall for the bait. Alex Jones and Andrew Tate are other characters that were created to bait open-minded individuals like us. So as you can see, Ryan Garcia is no different. He has many pictures doing one-eye symbolism. Here's one of them where this picture is covering one of his eyes, and it's obviously purposely placed there. And then he has this other picture in front of this Christmas tree. And don't even get me started on Christmas. That's a very satanic holiday, and we have a really good video about that on our Patreon. The link is in the description. Tate really exposed how celebrating Christmas is the same thing as doing witchcraft. That's why Santa is an anagram for Satan. So I highly recommend you guys watch Tate's Christmas video on our Patreon if you haven't. But anyways, as you guys can see, he has this picture in front of a Christmas tree. And in the background, he's playing this movie. And they purposely took a picture at this angle so that they can only show one eye from the woman in the movie. As you can see in the top left corner, they're purposely showing only one of her eyes to do one-eye symbolism. Here's Ryan Garcia doing symbolism in this video because he's a character just like every other celebrity, and he pushes the zesty agenda a lot as well. As you can see, he has these very sus pictures with Gervonta, and I'll talk about that later on. Before I show you guys the video, that Ryan Garcia has with Andrew Tate. First, let's take a look at the predictive programming that Ryan Garcia has done, because this character is going to fake his death on the world stage. So a few days ago, he posted this and he said, "We got him, boys. Ryan Garcia, RIP," and he put the B word, and then he said 666. Video is exactly 666 in time. We told you we were coming. And then he laughs and puts a bunch of random letters. And in the caption of this post, he said, "The death of Ryan Garcia." So he's doing predictive programming of his own death. Then he said, "Bill Haney was right on that one." And then he typed a bunch of goat sounds. And he said, "A Baphomet, Baphomet," and a bunch of random letters. "This is why you don't mess with us" at the top. And then he started cussing and putting a bunch of random letters again. And I bet these letters are encoded messages in Gematria. Everything they do is scripted, so I'm pretty sure he used these specific letters for a reason. Then he said Sunday, March 3rd, 2024. It's ironic that he put March 3rd at the end of the caption, because when you write out March 3rd, it's 3/3, like 33. So I'm not surprised that he posted this on March 3rd. And also he keeps making these satanic references. Like right here, he said Baphomet twice. And then in the other post, he put 666. And I found that interesting because his first name Ryan matches up with Satanist in the same cipher. As you can see, Ryan equals 22, just like Satanist. So let's get back to this 666. So he put 666 on this post. And this is a huge connection considering that Andrew Tate equals 666 in the Sumerian cipher in Gematria. And keep in mind, Ryan Garcia went live with Andrew Tate. So it's all purposely done and it's all scripted. Here's an article that says Ryan Garcia goes after Satan, tells Andrew Tate Bohemian Grove made him watch. I found it very interesting that they put Satan in the title because Andrew Tate's base character is Anton LaVey, and Anton LaVey created the Church of Satan. So you see how it's all connected. Everything they do is scripted. And if you guys haven't watched my videos about Andrew Tate and Anton LaVey, I'll put a link to these videos in the description. For now, I'll do a quick review of Andrew Tate and his base character, Anton LaVey. So as you can see, Andrew Tate looks exactly like Anton LaVey in this comparison. And that's because Andrew Tate's not a real person. So for those of you that are new here, what I expose on my channel is basically all celebrities are created based off other celebrities. So for example, when they created Andrew Tate's character, they used the template that they already made with Anton LaVey. So this is why Andrew Tate looks exactly like Anton LaVey. They're basically recycling the same characters over and over. Not only do Anton LaVey and Andrew Tate look exactly alike, but they even share the same gematria. Anton LaVey and Andrew Tate both equal 39 in the reduction cipher. And it's ironic that Andrew Tate is involved in this situation because I recently made a video exposing him 2 weeks ago, along with Taylor Swift and her other character, Zena LaVey, who is Anton LaVey's daughter. So that was a very interesting video. You know, it was basically a documentary. It was 54 minutes long. So I highly recommend you guys check out that video. The link is in the description. If you guys haven't noticed, every time I expose Andrew Tate, he always does damage control right after. So that's why I'm not surprised that he's involved with this entire situation with Ryan Garcia. So moving along, let's get into some tweets that Ryan Garcia made. He said, "Spread inside and outside and then spilled into a place of space. And then to be thirsty, they drink a nice slice. And then we cheer to the devil." So again, he's referencing the devil, which is ironic because he went live with Andrew Tate. And like I said, Andrew Tate's base character is Anton LaVey, and he created the Church of Satan. Now let's talk about the predictive programming that Ryan Garcia did, because he said the death of Ryan Garcia in his caption. And on Twitter, he made many tweets about this as well. He said he's ready to die physically. And he deleted these tweets, but luckily I was able to screenshot most of them along with other people as well. So right here he said April 12th, they will kill him. And then he said they're planning his death now. So he's openly admitting that they script out exactly which date they're going to kill off a character. That's why he said they're planning his death now. And then he said they're going to kill him on April 12th. So I don't think they're going to kill him on this date because I just feel like it'll be too obvious. You know, I don't put it past them because they've done stuff like this before, but I don't believe they're going to kill him on April 12th. But I'm pretty sure they are going to remove his character from the world stage in the near future, because I did gematria on his name and he's heavily connected to death. As you can see, Ryan Garcia and fake killing have the same gematria in 3 ciphers. They both equal 97, 52, and 65. So this character has openly admitted that they're going to fake his death. And then I noticed that his first name has the same gematria as died. As you can see, Ryan equals 22 and 23, just like died in the same 2 ciphers. And then his name on Instagram is King Ryan, and King Ryan equals 99 in gematria. And if you guys have been watching me and Divine Sade's channel, we always talk about how death fakers are heavily connected to the number 9, 99, and 999. You know, this is why Juice Wrld had 999, and many other death fakers have been connected to the number 99 because 9 signifies the end. You know, 9 is the last single digit number. And here's some more tweets that he made that were screenshotted before he deleted them. He said, "It's in plain sight, hurry find, will be killed soon." And keep in mind, I can't read a lot of these tweets because they're very sensitive on this platform, so you guys can read them for yourself. Then he said, "The things I've seen is so bad, there is no free speech. I won't say due to how vulgar it is." So here's some more predictive programming that I noticed in his Instagram comments. So this other celebrity said, "Brother, I will kill you within minutes." And then he responded and said, "Say less. For real, set it up, rainbow head." So again, this is predictive programming because this guy is claiming that he's going to kill him. Here's a screenshot from Ryan Garcia's Twitter. And as you can see on his bio, it says "back in blood," which is a reference to death as well. So he's been doing a lot of predictive programming. I wouldn't be surprised if they fake his death on the Wrld stage. Then he said, "I'm willing to go into the ends of the earth to show you guys unconditional love. I will bring truth to everything and I love everyone. No one can take away from the love I have. I will give up my life for you guys. Nothing can take the love for you. When I'm gone, just know I'll be back for you guys." So notice how he said when he's gone, he'll be back. So he's letting us know in plain sight that when celebrities fake their deaths, they come back as another character to deceive all of their fans all over again. So before I show you guys his video with Andrew Tate, I just want to show you guys the symbolism that he does so that you guys can see that he's a controlled opposition character. So right here, he's doing 3 symbolisms in one. The first one is the one eye symbolism he has tatted on his hand. And then he's also doing the 666 hand gesture with his hand, even though you can't really see it, but that's what he's doing. And then he's also covering his mouth, which is the vow of silence. So he's doing 3 symbolisms in one. And then I found this picture where he was doing one eye symbolism on his Instagram, and he did it very fast. So if you aren't consciously aware, you wouldn't even notice that he did this. So pay close attention to this video because he does it really fast.
Give glory to the one that's above all.
So here's another picture where he's clearly doing symbolism in plain sight. So now I'm going to show you guys the live stream of Andrew Tate and Ryan Garcia. And keep in mind, some of the things he says are true, but most of what he's saying is just for people to sympathize him and so that he can get attention for his next fight. And he's also doing damage control as well because I just exposed Andrew Tate. So they like to do this stuff right after we expose them so that they move people's attention elsewhere and to get people to believe that Andrew Tate is actually a real person trying to expose the Matrix. But like I've exposed in many other videos, he's actually involved with the Matrix. And he's admitted this himself.
Which state is Area 51 in? Nevada. Why would you know that? Are you part of that little conspiracy theory?
Part of the Matrix. I didn't want to destroy you. You should have kept me as controlled opposition. I would have been on your side. I would have created my message. I would have done whatever you needed me to do. That's who I am. It's too f***ing late. You're the wrong guy. As I've lived many different incarnations upon the planet. If you know what I am doing, if you know what I am selling, and you still comply and adhere, you are basically saying that all the consequences are erased. That's how karmic retribution works in the satanic world.
So like I said, watch this video with an open mind because whenever celebrities come out trying to expose something, they always mix truth with lies. So here's the video.
The way it typically works is with sponsorship contracts. So what they would do with someone like me who's monumentally influential, they'd come along and say, we're going to pay you $50 million. And in exchange for that money, you're going to support this company. But to make sure that this company doesn't get in any trouble, make sure you don't bring any heat on this company, your official positions on LGBT will be X, your official positions on Israel-Palestine will be Y. And don't worry, we spend a lot of money with advertising spends with the media outlets, so the media outlets will never print anything bad about you because they cannot attack the poster child of the person who funds them. So typically what they do is they try and get you to agree to these sponsorship contracts to neuter you. And once you've taken the money, you then are inner circle, Hollywood, Illuminati, whoever, whatever you want to call it, which is why singers you've never heard of are at the Brit Awards or the Met Gala.
Yo, Andrew.
Hey, bro. All right, talk to us.
Bro, I don't give a bro. They held me down and they made me watch little kids get. I don't give a anymore.
Where?
Bro, they took me to the woods, bro, and they tied. I'm not joking, bro. I have proof, bro. I don't give a bro. I will show you every video you could ever believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They tied me down and they made me watch, dog. I absolutely don't give a anymore. Yes, I lost it. They're little kids.
He doesn't want to take us all, so let's go. Come on, Ryan. He doesn't want to take us. Come on.
Bro, this dude, dude.
Who?
Bro,
you
know the higher elites, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
No, you know what?
You know the path
Andrew,
you're going down is dangerous, my friend. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
give
worried
I don't give a. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Well, that's the first point of contention because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you, which is the
Bro,
worst
no,
part
they
about it.
can't, bro. All right, so come touch me.
You have proof of these things. You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. The you talking about? Of course. If Alex could get a video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help.
Well, bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Oh. Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see? Why have you tweeted the things you've tweeted? Let people at home understand you a little
Because
bit.
I don't give a bro. They me, right? I was 2 years old. They me. I have proof of that too. That's where it all started, bro. Okay?
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan. You know I like you. We've been speaking for years. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you've said on the internet, and so they're going to not believe you unless you come at it very coherently.
Andrew, I'll go to Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. You don't need Romanian jail. It's bad for your fight camp. But I'm just asking, like, you're gonna have to tell a far more coherent story from start to finish for people to truly understand that what you're saying happened is what you saw, and that this is not some sort of episode or anything else. This is my advice to you as a brother. I'm trying to make it, if you want people to believe you, you're gonna have to come along and explain from the absolute beginning exactly how it happened, who was involved, how you got there, what car you were in, where you were standing, everything.
Of course they're gonna want that, and I have all the information possible.
Okay, so when are you releasing it? How are you releasing it? Or are you keeping it for yourself? Because it looks like you don't want to keep it for yourself.
I don't. At the right time, I'm gonna release all of it, but at the right time, I'm gonna do it. They're already calling me to tell me to stop. I don't give a dude. I've already had a meeting with them. I'm gonna let you sit with that, Andrew.
All right, bro. Well, I want you to know that either way, I'm praying for you, and I hope that.
Thank you, bro.
You know, and I mean.
I don't give a bro. And Alex Jones has been saying the same, and they try to can't. The only reason they can't stop me because they listen to the devil. I listen to God. God gave me authority. It's over for everybody, bro.
But Alex, they've attempted to paint him as some psycho conspiracy theorist, even though he's not. So
bro,
when he says things, they're not as afraid of him releasing the truth because they feel like they've done a good job of brainwashing the average person.
Hey, bro, out of respect for you, bro.
Out of respect for you, I love you. I'm gonna hop off this. Share it to the world, please.
It's an interesting conversation. It's an interesting topic because we're discussing things that do happen and things I have a personal experience with, and everyone knows my current situation with the judicial system.
I think all those moves, why do you think all those moves were planned with the coming out with the white horse, with this, with that? You know what I mean? Why do you think I did that? All these things, I knew what I was doing. Every move was calculated. Every move, I didn't have one misstep. I had everybody backing me. I told all my PR people what I'm attempting to do, and they were like, "Are you serious?" Like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm serious. Watch, I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna do it." And I just did it. I'm gonna explain something really, really, really deep. Are you guys ready for this? This is just a little Easter egg. Not Easter egg, but just it's very complicated and it requires really, really deep thinking. We're in a multi-parallel dimensional life. Means you already done this before. You're just remembering what to do and what was your calling and your will and what bloodline you come from. Now, as you pass through different generations, you slowly start discovering where you really, really come from. I know where I truly come from. I know where my bloodline is. King David, Solomon, Jesus. I come from that bloodline because we're all under Christ when you believe Christ, okay? But that's just one aspect of it. As that happens, you slowly start discovering your own being and what you are. And I'm feeling hot right now. But all I know is I'm just blowing the lid off of everything. We're in a multi-parallel universe. How do you think those theories and those things even come up? How do you think those things even end up in movies? Somebody has to think that. How do you think that thought came about? Because it's the truth.
So one thing that Ryan Garcia is talking about in that video and with his tweets is traffic, right? You know, I can't talk about it too much. I'm just going to refer to it as car traffic because I can't say the actual word. So Ryan Garcia is talking about traffic, and it's so ironic that he's talking about this with Andrew Tate because Andrew Tate was actually indicted on car traffic. So the same thing that Ryan Garcia is trying to expose with Andrew Tate is the same thing that he was actually exposed for doing, which is very disgusting, by the way. And people should not be supporting him after this. Another connection is that Ryan Garcia posted 666 on his Instagram post. And ironically, Andrew Tate equals 666 in gematria along with car traffic. You know, I had to blur out the word, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And then we see that Andrew Tate also matches up with PG. You know, I can't say the full word, but you guys can read it for yourself on the screen. As you can see, Andrew Tate and PG have the same gematria of 666 in the same cipher. And this is why he has this video with a pizza on the table and he's wearing red in the video as well. You know, this is all very symbolic to PG. As you can see, Andrew Tate and PG also match up in 3 other ciphers. So now let's talk about his other tweets and posts that he made. So right now, Ryan Garcia is trying to make himself look crazy so that the information he puts out is not credible. And some of it is not credible, but some of it is. You know, this traffic stuff does happen and people won't take it serious now because this character is obviously trying to make himself look crazy and it's always purposely done. So right here, he posted this weird picture and I can't really read it, but I think it says this might be culture. Let me know what you guys think it says right here in the comments below because I can't really tell. But I'm sure this is very symbolic because everything that they do is purposely done. And then in the caption he said, been a fun run so far, but now it's time to close the show. I'll see you in a few. The guy that comments first is a fool. I'm sad, WTF, Drea call me back. And here's some more tweets that he made. He said if he's lied about the things he's saying and doing, then yeah, he's tripping. But he's not, and everyone is coming at him like he's on drugs and he's going through an episode. Then he said to drug test him and you will never find anything because if there was, there would have been a video already. So I find it ironic that he's saying he doesn't do drugs, and if you notice, his next upcoming fight is on April 20th, which is 420, and 420 is known as a day that people smoke weed, which is a drug. So this is all scripted. And I'm pretty sure that fight is going to be a huge ritual. Then he said, okay, enough, it's on. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to end this Jake Paul boxing thing. Then he said, bring it on, Jake. He's dead effing serious. F you, hit my team up. So notice how he said he's dead serious. You know, it's all purposely done because he's doing predictive programming that his character is going to die. And also, ironically, he was talking about Jake Paul. And one of Jake Paul's characters is a death faker. As you can see, I made a video about Jake Paul and his other character, Lil Peep. So if you guys haven't seen this video, the link to this video is in the description. Then he said, Alex Jones hasn't hit me up, WTF. And notice he keeps bringing up these controlled opposition characters because Alex Jones is another fake character on the Wrld stage. I've exposed him many times in the past because his other character is Bill Hicks, who is also a death faker, ironically. And he has many other characters as well, so make sure you guys go check out my video. The link is in the description. Then he said he's been grapes at 2 years old. So again, all of this is a lie. He's doing all of this to get sympathy from people. Then he said someone slipped something in his drink. So again, he's doing predictive programming of his fake death. And then he said, what would you do if they held you down and made you watch? Yeah, he's losing it. Traffic is the biggest trade in the world, and he's hurting for them, and he's the crazy one. No one is doing anything. And this part he's right about. You know, right here he said, but am I lying? And he posted this screenshot of an article that says, cracking the $150 billion business of car traffic. You know, I can't say the word, but this is a real thing, and I can't talk about it too much on here, but I will make a video on my Patreon going more into detail about this, because this is a serious matter and this does really happen, and celebrities are actually involved in this. You know, like I said, Andrew Tate was literally caught doing this type of stuff, so I don't understand why people support them or sympathize them when they're actually involved and helping with this stuff. You know, so I can't talk about it too much on here, so make sure you guys go subscribe to my Patreon. The link's in the description. And then he said, he can't be touched unless God allows it. Behold the great awakening. Didn't think it would come from me, did you? So this is a fake awakening that they're doing. You know, they're trying to make it seem like they're exposing something, but they're actually putting people in a deeper sleep, because he's presenting this information in a dumb way, and he's mixing truth with lies. You know, this other thing that he posted about the traffic is true, but then he comes on here and lies and says he has a picture of a real alien. Should he release it? F it, it's all up. I don't know what that means, but, you know, he's pushing the alien agenda, and all of these articles are running with the idea, and they always show these bald-headed aliens that are shown in the movies and stuff like that, and that stuff is all a hoax. The real aliens are actually the celebrities themselves, because they're not from this planet, so they're the actual real aliens in the situation, and they're trying to change the narrative that there's other aliens so that people won't question them, but they're obviously not real humans, and I've exposed that in many videos. Then he said they held him down and made him watch. Of course, he lost it a little. They really begged him to join, and he said, F you. So he's admitting that he's involved with this stuff, and he's trying to make it seem like they forced him, but he's a part of it. You know, he's trying to change the narrative to get people to sympathize him and get people to think that he's not involved with them. So how could he be exposing all this stuff, but yet he's friends with the cops? You know, there's so many ways to tell that these people are controlled opposition. And last thing I want to talk about is his zesty agenda with Gervonta Davis, because leading up to the fight, they do these little interviews where they argue and stuff like that. And as you can see, they basically started kissing in plain sight. And notice how Mike Tyson is very happy in the background watching this. And this is a very fruity thing. I don't know why people watch this stuff. You know, they're obviously pushing a nasty agenda. As you can see, he's touching him on the chest a little too much right here. And Gervonta Davis is also a character on the Wrld stage. I'll expose his other characters in a separate video. But as you can see, he's clearly doing one-eye symbolism in plain sight. And here's some more pictures of them basically kissing each other. And this whole thing is a humiliation ritual. So this is all very fruity. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, subscribe to my Patreon. The link's in the description.